Please welcome your 2015 Warwicktown Marching Band. Go ahead, Don, find yourself. Pregame. Go ahead, go to pregame right now. All right. Allow me myself to introduce myself. My name is Scott Corpus. I'm the band director here at Warwicktown High School. If you haven't met me before, welcome. We have a great evening prepared for you tonight. Excuse me, forgive me. I'm still back at mode. I want to thank you for coming this evening. More importantly, I want to thank you for allowing me to take your children for the past 5.5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days and living with me. Some of you really enjoyed the peace and quiet. Probably some of you probably miss your children, but they're coming back to you, I promise. Let me get through a couple of things while my students get correct. Purpose of this evening, ladies and gentlemen, is to let you give you an idea of what your children have learned in the past 5 days. And you're going to see that freshmen in particular have come a whole heck of a long way. It's been a great, enjoyable band camp. We could not have asked for better weather. We kind of prayed to the weather gods and got some beautiful weather. I know your students probably still, your children probably still complained about how hot it was. They have no idea. This is not August weather. This was so beautiful. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty sunny. We got to teach kids how to put sunscreen on. But other than that, it was awesome. The group of students also picked up things so quickly. Oh my gosh. The freshmen were fantastic. They were like sponges. I'm going to steal it from the trumpet section. They picked up things so quickly, and they were on top of things, and the show was going so well. We were able to get through the show quickly, the pregame quickly. We're already starting to clean it. Things are just awesome. It's so much fun. And the kids, the attitude this year has been, and not that I've ever had bad attitudes, but oh my gosh, I don't know if you heard that caged animal back there when around the school just a second ago. And those kids are just cheering like crazy and having a good time. And it's like, it's cool to be excited and spirited in band, and I love it, love it. There's some people I want to introduce, people who have been in contact with your children for the past 5 to 10 days. I don't want to leave anyone out, so I'll go in score order. So we had instructors, and on the flute section, instructor was a graduate from Warwicktown a few years ago, Katie Seminsky up here in the center. Welcome, my flute instructor. Our clarinet instructor, who's been here with us for the past 3 years, Annalise Stevens, done a fantastic job. Another instructor who's been here for 3 years in our alto sax mono section, Kirsten Jensen. New to our band camp, but not new to our school. He comes on a weekly basis to help with all our instruments and stuff like that. He works with A&G. It's Josh Lepore in our trumpet section. Our low brass instructor was not able to be with us, but he did a fantastic job this year. His name is Dallas Long. Let's give an applause for Dallas Long. New to our staff this year, she did a wonderful job. You can see a lot of new visual work with our color guard. She did. I'm so pleased that I can't beg her enough to come back next year. Please welcome Kaylee Rumfelt. And a great guy who's done a fantastic job. That was a lucky find. I hope I can keep him forever and ever. In our drumline percussion section, Ryan Thibodeau. The band club, the music club introduced themselves, and we are doing something new this year. The band club has agreed to change their name this year to Music Club, because I would like to include and involve the choir as much as possible as well. So if your child is in band or choir, you as a parent are automatically in the music club. And I say that for a reason, because if it sounds like a sales pitch, it is. We need more people. This 145-piece marching band does not happen by the lonesome of one person like myself. It happens on the back of all the instructors and the countless, numerous band parents that are constantly doing hours and hours and hours of selfless work. One person in particular, two people in particular who have been here all week this week, they get paid absolutely zero, and yet they're working with our kids on a regular basis. I want to thank Jeff Tukriska for all his help. And if you don't know this name right now, I'm sure your students definitely know, because they've been measured by her once, twice, 8,000 times. Sarah Konechny has been helping out so much. And of course, her sidekick in crime, I believe, Ann Kaufman, has been helping out a bunch this year as well. So I appreciate all of their help. Please come to the first meeting. We can't. It always seems to happen that we have like 10 or 15 parents who do hours and hours of work, and if we had 40, 50, 60 parents doing less hours of work, it would be very, very helpful. So if you have even just a little bit of time, I know going to meetings is the worst. I know meetings is like the devil's word. But if you could come to we have one band club meeting music club meetings can take some time to get used to that. And we have one music club meeting every month, and the parents were telling you about that. If you can come once a month, once every other month, we can use your help. There's always something to do. If it's a sewing uniform, if it's fundraising, if it's hosting an event, if it's simply coming to an event early to set up, just tons and tons of things. So please, yes, if it sounds like a sales pitch, it's because we need you. Just like our great leaders that we have on this field who are graduating with us, our seniors who will be leaving, this is their last time on this field, their parents go with them. So we need parents to fill in those ranks. So we have great parents who are willing, and I know there's some more who are willing, so please sign up. If you don't know, see Brandy Newland. What happens now? Now that band camp's over, what are we going to do? We're going to get ready for our football game. Our first football game is August 27th. It's a Thursday night. There's school palooza before that, so there'll be more information regarding that. But we're preparing for that. How do we prepare for that? We still have Tuesdays and Thursday night rehearsals from 6 to 8 o'clock throughout the summer. And I appreciate Mom and Dad for you guys scheduling your vacations around band camp, because you know how important these hours are. And I understand you may be missing 1 or 2 rehearsals that time during the next couple of weeks. But we need as many people there as possible, because if we only have a few people there, it does us no good. I need everyone as much as possible at those rehearsals to get us prepared for our first football game. Tomorrow, the band gets to party on down. If you haven't heard, there's a band camp pool party tomorrow from 1 o'clock to 6 p.m. at Brandy Newland's house. There's more information in the band room. It is for band students only, so band students, don't bring your loved ones, like your boyfriend, girlfriend who are not in band. They weren't here for 45 hours this week. So if you want to party on down from 1 to 6, you're more than welcome to tomorrow. I was also told to mention the Country Car Wash tomorrow is at Pinewood from 9 to 1. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about our show. The first thing we're going to do is our pregame. You're going to see this at the first football game, so I hope you enjoy. It's a classic, so here's our football. Drum majors, it's yours. It's customary and tradition for any time a school plays their fight song for people to stand up and clap. So here comes our school fight song.
Are we gonna stand up? Let me stand up. Whatever. Ready?
Please stay standing and please remove your caps if you have them as we perform the national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner. Alright, band, go ahead and set up for your halftime show. While the band's there for halftime show, sorry, we're not going to play the fight song one time. There's a football team that runs through our tunnel, so we're not going to do that. But what we will do, while they're getting set up and guys taking care of all the things they need to do, I do want to mention a couple of names. We have, if you haven't heard me say it, we have 145 members in this marching band this year. That is a huge number. I'm very proud of that. And when I say I have 145 people, I have 145 hard-working, awesome students. I've been very fortunate. The instructors have been telling me how great it was to work with these students, and I tell them I feel like I'm living in Xanadu. My band is so awesome. I have great kids, great attitudes, and that's why we're able to accomplish so much stuff and have, I like to pretend sometimes, a fun time doing it. But we do have, of those 445, we have about 33 leaders among them, and I want to point out 5 of them right now. So our color guard captains this year have been doing a fantastic job for the past 2 weeks. Our seniors, Jenny Bowden and Emma Morin. Jenny Bowden, you can raise your flag so people can see you. There you go. And being led on the field this year, the 2015 drum major. I'll let you know each one. But the first two opens with a mellophone solo by senior Troy Bowman and trumpet solo by senior Teresa Sandowa. And it's taken from the reboot of the series of Star Trek movies. Here is Star Trek Into Darkness. Seniors, the band is, or drum majors, the band is yours. The second piece is a medley for three pieces from the Star Wars universe. It begins with the Star Wars main title theme, and then moves into the Imperial March, which most of you will recognize as Darth Vader's theme. It will then close with a thrilling rendition of Duel of the Fates from Episode 1, Phantom Menace. Here is the Star Wars medley. ballad this year is not from the sci-fi universe, but rather an extremely famous suite by composer Gustav Holst. Our chorale opens with a senior trumpet soloist Jeff Pekrivka and is joined by senior trumpet player Teresa Sadua. This is the theme from. This is the chorale from Jupiter. Before we finish our last tune for the night, I want to appreciate again, thank you so much for coming tonight. I can't encourage you enough to help support our band program throughout the rest of this year. It's going to be a great season. What you see on the field now will not be what you see at the first football game. What you see at the first football game will not be what you see at the next football game. I guarantee you, not only will we get a whole lot better, but there's going to be a lot of things that we're going to constantly be changing and moving, adding to the show. And don't worry, moms and dads, if you come on Tuesday and Thursday nights, I promise I'll start teaching you how to clap for each section of the show as well, so we can get our WWT cheer section going, so when festival comes around, you guys are ready to go. You get to see some of the cool formations from the stands as well. So our last piece is a lot of fun. It's a nice dance piece, and it's interstellar. It's an interstellar mashup, if you will, hardy har, forgive my pun. But it's a combination of that great Star Wars tune Cantina Band, but it gets mashed up with a great big band tune Sing Sing Sing. Here is Cantina Band a la Sing Sing Sing, featuring our drum line. Thank you very much. Thank you again. Please support us. Come to our first football game August 27th. It's a Thursday night. I know that feels odd. It's really early in the summer before school starts. Before we finish for one more time, this is our seniors' last time on this field, so we're going to play our fight song one final time for the seniors on this field. We'll do the whole version. And I would also like to, afterwards, leave the seniors on the field, and mom and dad, that's your photo opportunity, okay? So it's our seniors' last time. Last time, seniors. All the way through, both versions, long version. Chorus, coach, swing, chorus. And parade rest. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Freshman, your first band camp. Congratulations! You survived. Awesome. Everyone else, thank you for cleaning up, guys. Put your instruments away. Seniors, stay on the field for a photo opportunity. Thank you so much for coming.